Question 171. Most junior loans securing real property are procured from A. S&Ls, B. Credit unions, C. Private lenders, D. Commercial banks. Correct answer is C. Private lenders. Most junior money loans are obtained through private investors with mortgage companies acting as the go-between. Savings and loans and banks mostly make first priority loans, and while credit unions are authorized to make both first and junior loans, they are currently not a major player in either field. Question 172. A contract that states the price and terms is A. Implied, B. Express, C. Executory, D. Cannot be modified. Correct answer is B. Express. A contract can be either express contract or implied. An express contract is one where the terms are explicitly stated, either orally or in writing. This includes the price, terms, and any other agreed-upon conditions. An implied contract is one where the terms are not explicitly stated but are inferred from the actions of the parties. An executory contract is one that has not yet been fully performed by all parties. It describes the state of the contract, not how the terms are stated. Most contracts can be modified if all involved parties agree to the modifications. Question 173. Which of the following facts should a seller's broker disclose when presenting an offer? A. An offer that will likely be better is going to be presented by a cooperating broker within a few days. B. The Department of Real Estate changed its name to the Bureau of Real Estate. C. The prospective buyer is Asian. D. Both A and C. Correct answer is A. An offer that will likely be better is going to be presented by a cooperating broker within a few days. The Department of Real Estate changed its name to the Bureau of Real Estate isn't a material fact that would affect the seller's decision regarding an offer. Disclosing the buyer's race is a violation of fair housing laws. Real estate professionals are prohibited from discriminating based on race, color, religion, national origin, sex, familial status, or disability. A seller's broker has a fiduciary duty to the seller, which includes disclosing all material facts that could affect the seller's decision. Information about a potentially better offer is a material fact that the seller needs to know. Question 174. A home is being shown to a potential buyer where, unfortunately, a person died of AIDS 4 years earlier. The broker showing the home has A. A duty under the California Civil Code to disclose it as a material fact. B. No duty to disclose it, because it happened more than 3 years ago. C. No duty under any circumstances to disclose it. D. None of the above. Correct answer is C. No duty under any circumstances to disclose it. California Civil Code Section 1710.2 specifically addresses the disclosure of deaths on a property. It states that a seller or broker is not required to disclose that an occupant of the property was afflicted with, or died from, AIDS. Furthermore, deaths that happened more than 3 years prior to the sale of the property are not required to be disclosed. The law recognizes the potential for stigma and discrimination associated with AIDS and other similar illnesses. It aims to protect the privacy of those affected and prevent discrimination against properties where such events occurred. Therefore, the broker has no duty to disclose the death, regardless of when it occurred, if it was due to AIDS. However, in response to a direct question about it, a seller's agent may not intentionally misrepresent the facts. An agent can simply respond that discussing such information is an invasion of privacy. Question 175. Agency is referred to as the relationship between the agent and his principal. All of the following statements are correct about agency, except, an agency relationship is based on the principal's consent that the agent will act on their behalf, and the agent's consent to do so. While compensation is common, it's not essential for creating an agency relationship. Agency can be created through a formal, written or oral agreement. Agency can also be created through the actions and conduct of the parties, even without a formal agreement. Question 176. The California Attorney General would be involved in which of the following scenarios? A. A real estate broker challenges one of the regulations of the Commissioner of Real Estate for being unfairly applied to him. B. A real estate developer is investigated for not following the subdivision laws. C. An individual sues the state regarding the legality of its real estate licensing procedures. D. Any of the above. Correct answer is D. Any of the above. The Attorney General serves as legal counsel for the Real Estate Commissioner and so would be engaged in any of these fact patterns. A. A real estate broker challenges one of the regulations of the Commissioner of Real Estate for being unfairly applied to him. The Attorney General's office represents state agencies in legal matters. This includes defending regulations and actions taken by state agencies like the Department of Real Estate, or the Bureau of Real Estate. B. A real estate developer is investigated for not following the subdivision laws. The Attorney General's office is responsible for enforcing state laws, including subdivision laws. They can investigate and prosecute violations. C. An individual sues the state regarding the legality of its real estate licensing procedures. Again, the Attorney General represents the state in legal disputes. If someone sues the state regarding its licensing procedures, the Attorney General's office would handle the case. Question 177. Which of the following is a requirement in order for a deed to be valid and convey title? A. Acknowledgement. B. Deeded on a day of the week other than Sunday. C. Property description. D. Use of the phrase, to have and to hold. Correct answer is C. Property description. A deed must contain a clear and unambiguous description of the property being conveyed. This ensures that there is no confusion about what land is being transferred. The deed must have a property description but need not be acknowledged. Acknowledgement is done for recording, which is not necessary for the validity of the deed. Question 178. If a home heating system has a high energy efficiency ratio, EER, score, it signifies the heating system is A. More efficient, so it costs less to operate. B. More efficient, making the homeowner eligible for a $5,000 bounty from the Department of Energy. C. May be in need of repair, since too high a rating means the system is overloaded. D. EER ratings apply only to solar panels. Correct answer is A. More efficient, so it costs less to operate. Energy efficiency ratio, EER, is a measure of how efficiently a cooling or heating system uses energy. A higher EER rating indicates greater efficiency, meaning the system produces more cooling or heating output per unit of energy consumed. Therefore, a higher EER translates to lower operating costs. While energy efficiency may qualify for rebates or incentives, there is not a general $5,000 bounty. Question 179. An example of the hypothecation of real property is done through the A. Trust deed. B. Grant deed. C. Promissory note. D. Quitclaim deed. Correct answer is A. Trust deed. Hypothecation means pledging an asset as collateral for a loan without giving up possession of it. A trust deed is a legal instrument used to secure a loan with real property. It creates a lien on the property, allowing the lender to foreclose if the borrower defaults, but the borrower retains possession of the property. Therefore, a trust deed is a perfect example of hypothecation. Question 180. When a prospective purchaser hires qualified personnel to inspect a property before buying, it is part of a necessary process called A. Due carefulness. B. Diligent fact-checking. C. Due diligence. D. None of the above. Correct answer is C. Due diligence. In real estate, due diligence refers to the process of thoroughly investigating a property before making a purchase. It involves examining various aspects of the property, such as its physical condition, legal status, and financial history. Hiring qualified personnel for inspections is a key part of this process. Those called upon to inspect the property should include termite inspectors and qualified experts to check the plumbing, electrical and mechanical systems.